Hey, what's up? It's your girl Gabrielle Hollowell back on Get Your Mind Right. So sorry for the super long break, but today we have, introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? My name is Kojo, Kojo Kadir. I'm a local artist in Denver. Some of y'all who know me, some of y'all who don't. Nice to meet y'all. Hope y'all doing well this Tuesday evening.
All right, yeah, great introduction. He kind of talked about he kind of belittled himself just a little bit. He is a fashion designer in Denver, Colorado. You recently just had a fashion show, what is it, like 2 days ago? 2 days ago. So if you want to go catch that out on his business page, Kojo Clothing, it's spelled Kojo, Klothiing. Definitely go check that out.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and before we start, I would like to start off with daily tips of the day, and it's just gonna be 4. So it's drink water, keep up with hygiene. So that could just mean like brushing your teeth, deodorant, showers, doing your hair in the morning. It doesn't have to be like super like specific, but it's just like along the lines of that. Don't listen to loud music. Like, has your mom ever told you not to like put like headphones all super like close to your ears? You know what I mean? So like when you get older, you won't be like, huh?
Yeah. Huh? So my iPhone be telling me the same thing too.
Turn down your music, okay? So you can be able to hear when you're older. And last but not least, try to squeeze in fruit and vegetables in every meal. Okay. Yeah. So, how do you feel about our little daily tips? Think those are hard to keep up with, or what?
I mean, it just depends on the person. They're just good health habits. Yeah.
Building good healthy habits, yeah. Just being consistent, like what I like to do is I like to make like homemade oatmeal. So like what I'll do is I like put like sugar and cinnamon and honey, and then I'll put like fruit, like whatever fruit I have that day, I'll like put it in my oatmeal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a fruit person too, compared to vegetables. I'm not gonna lie, like vegetables, you kind of gotta cook them a certain way or something. But
season them.
Yeah, fruits, you can really throw whatever in there. Like, I'll take a smoothie or something. Yeah, I like my fruits or something.
All right, why do people think vegetables are harder than fruit? It's just because it's like sweet, you know what I mean? Like it's like easy because it's like more sugar. It's just like, I don't think vegetables and fruit are hard at all to like incorporate in your meals, or maybe that's just me, but like,
I mean, yeah, if you can cook good, then yeah, you good, but like eating carrots compared to eating a nice juicy,
you don't like carrots and ranch, or like a bomb salad? You ain't never had like a bomb salad that had like strawberries and like nuts in there and like a whole bunch of like varieties of like a nice vinaigrette on top? No.
Once again, you gotta be prepared right though. You got vinaigrette, you got all these things. You need somebody who knows what they're doing. Yeah. If you just surviving, a strawberry, just pick that up off the tree and eat. Yeah, it's just
strawberries grow on bushes.
Well, mangoes. I mean, that's where I'm from. We just take mangoes off the tree and we just eat. So I prefer things that taste good and are simple compared to
a little bit
having to figure out what a Caesar salad is.
Caesar salads are good. You hating on a Caesar salad, okay?
I love them.
Can't talk less about
them. I just don't know how to make them.
Well, yeah, they're not that hard, but okay. All right, but like I said, if you guys don't remember, but like with Get Your Mind Right, basically what we talk about is overall wellness and health of self, and basically what we do is we have 3 questions of the day, and then by the end of the day, we will play a fun Kahoot game that's like 6 to 10 questions. Today we'll be playing a vegetable one, so let's see if you know your vegetables. Okay.
I don't.
We'll see. It's not like super hard, but it's like fun little like.
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
It's like fun version of Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Healthy. Awesome. All right. Question 1: is society / this generation getting lazy when it comes to physical health? Like Generation Z, like our generation, and then like our generation going down the line.
I mean, yeah, I think in a way, yeah, I guess we are, but I think better worded, we just need to find better ways to exert our energy, because
better outlets.
Yeah, we need better outlets. I think we have a lot of distractions in our Gen Z. I don't know what a Gen Z is. Or we running out of letters at this point. We're gonna be heading into. I don't know how it all works, but
I know, right? I'm like, how many?
Like, how many do we have left?
Wait, so we were. So what is it? So it's like it's millennials and that's our parents. They keep calling us millennials, but we're actually not millennials. Like we're actually like we're in like you guys are like in like the weird passage of like leaving millennials eventually into Generation Z kind of ish, but like.
Well, I mean, like.
You're a little bit younger than a millennial. Millennials are about to be like 40.
Nah, I'm a millennial. You a Gen Z. I'm not a Gen Z.
Really?
I think it's like the year.
It stops at like 19,
past 2001.
Like
2001 is Gen Z or something.
Right, yeah.
I think it's like every 20 years. I'm not sure how it all works.
Right.
But I'm a millennial. I'm from the past generation.
You from wow, so millennials, huh?
That's how it works. And it is a big difference though. You'd be surprised, like coming down to like even what kind of cartoons you watch, the habits. Like, man, we didn't grow up with no iPads, none of that. Like we really,
that's what I kind of wanted to talk about that too, because I feel like a lot of kids are looking at social media and looking at these bodies, these perfect bodies all the time, and like knowing that none of these people have put in, like some people are like physical like fitness people, you know what I mean, like like people who do like weight training and like squats and stuff, like they're like actually putting work and like meal plans into that, but like the people like Instagram models and stuff, we all know what we're talking about when we talk about that, you know what I mean, like plastic surgery and like all that stuff, like being perfect, like going under the knife when you can happily just go to a gym. But like, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just getting into the gym, building that routine, it could change your whole, your body really is like your temple. So how you treat it is big. Some people, I don't know, it's crazy for me to even think about that. Like, I don't know, I every time I think about, it is what it is, I guess, but like, I don't know. I just think you should work for it and work out for it. I prefer all natural. Everything.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like I get like the uses of plastic surgery. Like there was this one girl who was like her jaw wasn't aligned right, and so she like got Botox like that, fixed it, or like realigned it, like just getting shots of Botox in that area helped realign her jaw. Stuff like that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? But if you're just like, oh, I don't like how I look, then it's just like, why would you want to put yourself, like, honestly, I'm not a big, like, surgery person or, like, big, like, blood and guts and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't put myself to that kind of pain to look the image of what society wants instead of how my genetics and how I came out, Like, why would you want to change yourself? But
yeah, I don't know. It kind of seemed like that's, like, the new culture, the new wave. It's
right.
Just sticking to whatever is working. I guess if girls with big butts is working, then I guess girls are gonna do whatever to get a big butt. But I mean, like I like the whole, like if something is like actually physically, like hard, or not working with you, that would be huge. I think being at that level of technology and health is insane. But it is sad to see how it's being used. Same with cell phones, like online, you can do so much with it, but people
it's like there's a good, it's like yin and yang. There's a good and a bad to like social media. It's like it's like there's a healthy balance, but like not really.
Knowing how to figure out what you want in life, because that's crazy to think about. Like you can fix somebody from teaching somebody. Somebody can learn how to walk, but people rather implant butts.
Learn how to walk.
Yeah, or fix a jaw. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't know how that works.
But yeah, no, it's just I was looking up articles and stuff on this particular subject, and it's just like they learned that health and wellness is Gen Z's top priority, and they're actually calling them the generation of like Gen Well. And I feel like that's because kids are actually learning how to like reach out and like, like how they do like the hotline numbers, and they're like, oh, like go talk to your mentors and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of kids didn't really have that back then. And like the help in I don't know what's the word.
Opportunities. I hear what you're saying. It's just like knowing of it, like, knowing that there's even those hotlines and things like that. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, coming from where I came from, I didn't even know mental health was a thing, you know what I mean? Or even knowing that you can find somebody who can help you figure out a meal plan, or, figure out how to help yourself in whatever, with online and everything, it is definitely becoming more in the means of like, hey, focus on your health. Hey, if you need help, reach out here. Hey, or just knowing you're not alone in general, because everybody got insecurities and
everybody got stuff going on. Sometimes you need somebody to talk to. But let's read the comments. So Mr. DG says he loves this. Thank you. Going strong. I remember you always commenting on our stuff. Like by the end of like the game and stuff like that, like the people in the comments will like answer and stuff, and like we'll read them. It's like all fun.
Awesome.
And then he says, when does the millennial generation start? That's kind of what we were talking about. Honestly, we don't
It's
know.
hard to say.
It's like 95, 99, 98. And then like 2000, and then
I would
like
say
generation
personally, it's hard to, it's
weird. It's like a weird overlap that we haven't really like quite got yet. I feel like scientists don't even really know. That's why they keep calling us millennials, because some still are, some still like aren't,
Yeah.
Like your nieces and nephews are definitely Generation Z, like your kids are definitely Generation Z, but just like, you know what I mean? Like the older ones, the ones in like the 20s right now, it's like that weird like overlap of just like millennial, Generation Z, and it's just like, I'm in the middle. Like I'm not really a millennial or a Generation Z. It's like weird. Right?
It's hard to know the exact gap.
Somebody look it up and then come back and put it in the comments, please. But then Johnny Doe, right? Weird. But then Johnny Doe says, do y'all feel like social media shows the truth as far as how people look physically? No.
Hell no.
No, because you have stuff like Photoshop, Facetune, filters.
I'm a photographer.
Yeah. He's also a photographer.
For a living. No. It's like, it's like these as a photographer, you literally look for the most perfect moment in that time and space. Like, there's a lot of ugly moments to life, and I think
them off guard.
we need to learn to appreciate some of the uglier moments, and those are sometimes more beautiful. But I think people really just need to start being more realistic. Like, online has this perspective of everybody's balling and everybody got it going,
right.
And everybody got it figured out, and no.
Or like putting in the work isn't like. Or like they make it seem like working is easy, or like getting there like to where they're at is easy. You know what I mean? Like it's like they don't show the process of how they got there. They just flex when they're at the top.
That's it. I mean, nobody want to hear the grits and the backbone.
We want to hear that you gotta put blood, work, sweat, and tears to get where you at 24/7.
Nobody want to hear that. So I guess that's all you can show sometimes, but. Yeah, I think just staying true to yourself more than anything. It's not a race or a competition with anything. Just, I'll be trying to tell people, just find your peace, find your middle ground. So, I don't know. It's hard out here, though. Don't let nobody lie to you.
Don't let nobody lie to you.
I mean, it could be
It
easy.
is hard. No, like
easy.
Being an entrepreneur and like starting from like the ground up, if you want to start your own business, you have to put in the work. It's not just gonna fall in your lap like how social media does, or like how like people who become like Instagram famous like that overnight, like, you know what I mean? Like they've been putting in the work up until that time that they got famous. Now they're being noticed and now they're famous. You feel me? It's like a ripple effect. I feel like people don't get because social media is so prominent with showing fake reality.
Yeah. Fake reality. It's just the highlights of life, you know what I mean, compared to like understanding the reality of things. But.
Yeah. Like there's goods and bad, but showing all the good is bad too. But okay, so question 2. Why do you think African American Coloradans don't take advantage of the natural scenery? I feel like a lot of Black people don't ski out here or snowboard or go camping or hiking. Like there's only like a small percentage out here. Like I'm that small percentage like who likes to go like camping. I want to try snowboarding. I like hiking. I just recently went to the Garden of the Gods last year for 420. Best decision ever. It was so fun. But just like, you know what I mean? Like Do you feel like that has to do with, like, because we watch a lot of scary movies, or it's just like, you know, that white people sugar honey iced tea?
Shit. It's scary movies.
Like, what does it have to do?
That's like
it's
the
just
majority
like,
of black people's
yeah, right?
You're not trying to get stuck in the woods. Like, that's not it.
No, I recently just watched 127 Hours. I'm forever scarred.
What is that?
I'm just like,
some kind of movie?
you don't know about that story? Oh my gosh. So basically, he was like really into hiking and stuff, and he would always go on like hikes like super deep in like the middle of nowhere by himself and not tell nobody for like 2 days straight. So homeboy gets stuck, okay? He gets stuck and he has to cut his arm off. And if he didn't, he would have died there. Nobody would have known.
That's tough.
I know, right? I was just like, I'm never going on a hike ever again. But it's just like, if you're telling people where you're going, if you're going with a group, he was by himself, okay? Of course.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
But if you're going with a group, you know what I mean? Like, somebody loses a snack, you have 2 sandwiches, you know, in your bag.
Boy.
But you said that you went, how was your first camping experience? How would you say was that? Because I go camping all the time.
See, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't from around here, so the whole idea of getting stuck in the mountains and it's cold is like no-go for me. But even on a more serious note, to answer the question you was talking about when it comes to black people and their involvement, specifically in Colorado and their involvement, like, I think it just comes to a series of like lifestyle things, like the family lifestyle, you know what I mean? Like, if your family was used to that or whatever, it's more of a group activity to like say, hey, let's go to the mountains and go fishing, or hey, let's go hiking. Like, you ain't going to individually be like, especially like if you've never done it, you're not just going to get up and say, I'm going to go fish.
We're going to go in the middle of nowhere.
Like, but when you actually do it, you be like, whoa, this is actually kind of peaceful. Like, I ain't caught no fish yet, but you know, we doing picnic stuff, and
it's a nice experience.
It's a vibe, and that's what you miss out. You know, you miss out on the vibe, and a lot of black people and stuff. We more inner city. Like, I ain't ever left the downtown area. Like, I was always in the downtown area for like my whole growing up and stuff. So.
Right, and like when you talk about like the downtown area and stuff, like it says like, while new job opportunities are most likely the biggest influence in Colorado population growth, the lifestyle that comes with it is also appealing. The combination of over 300 days of sunshine and physical outdoor activities makes for a very healthy and fit population. Like, we literally have like Olympian sport people come down here and train due to like, what is this, a high altitude?
Yeah,
high altitude. No, it's like better for your lungs and stuff and like that. Like, people come down here to train, okay? To train for the Olympics, and then they fly out. So it's like if anybody's went to East, you know how many sports they have at East High School. Like, they have ultimate frisbee there. And then what is that? Who's that one with like the weird hook? No, not lacrosse. Lacrosse is like this. Field hockey. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. It's like, we're a very active, outdoorsy state. Like, a lot of people come out here specifically for the mountains or hunting and like physical activity and stuff. Like, the further you go out of like Denver City, it's just scenery. Just like natural scenery. Like deers and buffalo and deserts and stuff.
A lot of views, honestly. Crazy views. I feel like I definitely need to start taking more advantage of the Colorado scenery for sure.
I want to, but it's just like, it's so far. It's like, you have to like find a group, you gotta carpool, you gotta make sure you have all your supplies, because if you don't, then...
Nah, we grown now. We packing the bag and setting up the tent on top of the car and just go, all right, we out here.
We out. Boom. Okay, let's read some of the comments since we got like 2 more. Sweet. Bold and Grow says, so it is safe to say that this generation nowadays is a generation of immediate gratification and rewards without the grind behind it. Yes. Wow. Very well put.
I don't know about that.
That was kind of well put though. Like, if you think about it, like a lot of the generation like kind of like of us and kind of like the younger ones do kind of think that opportunities and stuff fall into your hands. and like they do like want to be TikTok famous or Instagram famous instead of like wanting to actually put in the work.
I don't think that's true.
Well, that's because you're grown, Nebula. I'm talking about like high school kids right now.
That's what
like
I'm saying.
just
there's a lot of young kids out here that are starting to eat, you know what I mean? But there's also there's new opportunities being offered for a lot of youth nowadays. Like college athletes can get paid now. You know what I mean? That's already a game changer for the youth. We have opportunities where you got kids who can have businesses at 15, 16, and it does really good.
Right.
So they necessarily don't need to go to school. There's some people that are being successful.
I'm not saying not go to school per se. I'm saying that like trying to make money off social media or like trying to flex what you don't have.
Those are just the actors though. I feel like anybody who does actually have it is definitely putting in a lot of hard work.
They're not posting on social media. I mean, like they're like doing blogs and like
it's impossible
interviews.
to just have these things and and not put in the work. You can act like it is and be all on social media acting like you have it,
right?
But you're fronting, and the people who really do have it that are young, they're putting in the work. They're putting in the hours. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the youth who is putting in the work.
Shout out to y'all, okay? You are the future, okay? We need y'all to be putting in that work, okay? Because if the world goes down, who we gonna fall on? Y'all.
We got Steve Jobs and stuff. The next Steve Jobs out here.
I know who's gonna be the next. Well, Elon Musk. If anybody hasn't already heard already, he's basically bought Twitter. $44 billion? $44 billion in cash? $1 million in cash. In cash. He bought Twitter. So he's.
And was it 44 billion?
Nah, it can't cash. Be 44 billion. Well, million.
It gotta be million.
It gotta be million. I feel like it was million.
I mean,
I feel like it was million. I feel like it was 44 million in cash.
Yeah. That's a lot of money though.
In cash.
Yeah. I mean, the man
He's
makes
the next
spaceships.
Steve Jobs. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
No, that was a power move though. That was genius. He can now somewhat control. I mean, I'm sure it's probably best he doesn't.
That, though?
It's probably best he doesn't. But like he can influence the well-being of his products, which is genius for Tesla and SpaceX.
He's been making smart investment moves.
Yeah.
All right. So question 3. What's the best way to come up with a sleep routine / bedtime routine?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at this. Sleep routine, bedtime routine.
Yeah.
I'm not the one. I ain't the one.
I mean, okay. So before you can just like think about the question, really think about the question. I'm gonna just like say something. Okay. So like, yeah, all right. So it's just like create your own routine of stuff that calms you down at night or makes you sleepy. So that's just like a part of it. Also, I have more, but it's just like I want to hear your take on like bedtime routines. Do humans create like I feel like some people have like a specific bedtime routine, but it's just like I feel like it's not really taught
I feel like
how to settle down and get ready for bed and get your 8 hours in.
I feel like whether we notice it or not, like we all have bedtime routines. They just might not be healthy. Like if sometimes, I don't know if you notice, but like if you don't do a certain thing, you'll catch yourself like standing around a bit extra or like looking at your phone for no reason, and it's like it's been like an extra 45 minutes compared to the time you wanted to go to bed. I think creating like a series of things you do and then try to go to bed can definitely help. I don't have any. I'm terrible.
What I like to do is like I have a little humidifier and like I like to put like essential oils in it and then like and it has like a light and like it changes colors like this little kitty right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just like changes like what are you doing? Rainbow colors and stuff like that, and then it's like blowing out like mist and steam. It's just like that's really like nice to look at and smell and stuff like that. But it's just like, yeah, like a list of things to do. It could be like wind down for like 30 minutes before you go to bed, set the right temperature, make sure you don't eat too late. Stretching, yoga is a really, really good one. You know what I mean? Disconnect from devices, you feel me? Like turn off your TV, put your phone on do not disturb, cold showers, warm showers, a hot bath, tea, coffee. No caffeinated things. No caffeinated things. It's like soda, candy, coffee, stuff like that.
Tea's good, right?
Tea's fine.
Yeah,
I just said tea. Yeah. Like a hot, warm bath. You know what I mean? Like little things like that, or just like building a routine of stuff that like is like works for you and what makes you go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like making sure your cat's in your bed with you before you go to sleep. Like when I had a cat, I would always bring her in the bed with me and make sure like she was part of my routine. Okay, like you're going to bed, we're going to bed.
Ridiculous.
We're all going to bed now.
Come on.
Yep.
I'm terrible. I don't know. I wake up random, like I can't sleep past 6 a.m., 7 a.m. But I'm a morning person, so that's fine. But my issue is going to bed.
I'm not a morning person. If I could go to bed
at a good time, that would save me so much. But
I just recently started to become a morning person. Like I've been doing this thing where I'm waking up like 30 minutes before my alarm. I don't know what that's about, but I guess I'm like freaking out because I'm like, oh, the alarm's on. I'm gonna wake up soon, and I wake up it's exactly 30 minutes. It's been like that for like the last like 2-3 days. I don't know what that's about. But yeah,
like that.
Right? It's just like consistent, just whatever. But Antoinette Kennedy says, love the talk. Thank you so much, and thank you for your support. Thank you for streaming in, right? Yes, hearts, love. But like basically, our human brain really does like routine. You know what I mean? Keep it as close to the same bedtime routine 7 days a week. That's really what the body clock likes is like consistent routine, and that's what I've kind of learned, that like having a routine of just like, I like to like sometimes if my room is dirty, I like to clean up my room before I go to bed, like put everything away, then put on my humidifier, then take a shower, then get ready in my PJs, you know what I mean, and then get ready for bed. Like that's like my routine on some days, you know what I mean? Like,
that's nice. See, I've been more focusing on my morning routines lately, just because I'm like, I always wake up and I'm up before everybody else.
We talked about morning routines like kind of like at the beginning, like a little bit. Just like, you know, having your cup of coffee, or just like stretching in the morning, or like making sure you have breakfast, water.
Yeah, making sure you drink water before you do anything, and then, you know, like taking a shower, brushing teeth, like making sure your bed's done before you head out, and things like that. Like can literally save so much energy of like how you come about with other like people outside of the house.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's so important to get that morning routine more than anything.
Just have a routine, okay, that is set for you, that works for you day and night.
Regardless. You need a routine.
Yeah. So you can just be a functioning human for what you want to do and for the world around you. But that was the 3 questions of the day. Woo! We are back. But we are going to take a quick commercial break so we can get ready for the Kahoot game. So get ready to answer some questions, y'all, in the comment section. Don't forget. Peace.
I'm going to need y'all help.
Guys, welcome back, and that was our sponsor, The Power of One, and now we are getting ready to play the Kahoot game. Here you go. Ooh. So, and I'm gonna send out the pin. And before we start, Antoinette Kennedy says, "Cute hair, girl. Nice outfits for both y'all. Straight fly." Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're getting ready for that game now. It's 5, 6, 7, 2, 8, 1. Yeah, make up a name. Okay.
I think I'm in.
Yeah, you are. Obviously, you can't see it. I'm gonna take off my glasses so you can't even see it like that.
I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna cheat.
All right. Question 1: what vegetable was the first to grow in space? Got 30 seconds.
A vegetable that was
the first vegetable to grow in space. Which one was it?
in space.
In space.
I didn't.
You better hurry up. You got
Potatoes.
Hurry up.
I got it right.
Damn it! Can you let me?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was excited.
The answer is potatoes. Johnny Doe, you were incorrect. It was not carrots. Sorry, it wasn't carrots. It was potatoes. Isn't that crazy? I think they grew it on like Mars or something. Okay, Kojo Kadir has 579 points. All right, how do you spell ... celery?
Oh my. Okay.
How do you spell celery, guys? What'd you click? You got it wrong. So, drum roll. Celery is spelled Celery. No, it's okay. Is that still 579? Okay, and the question is, tomatoes are not a fruit, true or false?
I know this one.
Tomatoes are not a fruit, true or false?
Tomatoes don't really taste that good.
You got 6 seconds.
So, wait, so they are a fruit or not a fruit? I got it right. Yes, I answered it in the nick of time. It's false.
It's false.
The answer is false. They are not a fruit.
You are at 1,107 points. All right, how do you spell Brussels sprouts?
Oh, Brussels.
This is Brussels sprouts, Brussels sprouts, Brussels sprouts, or Brussels sprouts. How do you spell it? How do you spell Brussels sprouts? How do you spell Brussels sprouts? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Damn.
Wrong. Brussels sprouts are spelled B-R-U-S-S-E-L-S. Sprouts. S-P-R-O-U-T-S. Obviously, I chose like the hard ones because I wanted to confuse you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, English isn't my first language.
No, you're fine. No, I do this to everybody though. Because you're not the only one. I like choose like the really hard ones and then I mix them up.
I wasn't even slightly close, guys. It was bad.
It's okay. Question 5. Which fruit has a foul odor? Avocados, figs, durian, or dragon fruit? You got 7 seconds.
Figs and durian. I've never heard of these things. I'm gonna go with that one. That sounds nasty. Oh no.
Durian. You've never seen like one of those like big
durian.
Squash looking things, and it's like apparently it's like really sweet. I've never had it, but like when you crack it open, it's like.
Does it taste
really,
good though?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a really foul odor though. Apparently. When they're like cracked open, like apparently people say it smells like a dead body.
I thought I've had every fruit out there. That's kind of interesting.
Not the stinky fruit. Like it's illegal to like to like eat it on like a train in like a certain place because that's how
insane.
stinky it is.
There's no way.
All right, last question of the day. True or false? Kiwis beat oranges in vitamin C.
I love kiwi.
The answer is don't say anything. Johnny Doe says, I don't know about that one. I'm not eating no smelly fruit. It's fine. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know about it because it's really smelly, but apparently it's like really sweet and has a texture like a mango. And then Johnny Doe says false. And you are incorrect. Kiwis beat oranges when it comes to vitamin C. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I got that one. I love kiwi. I told you that was the hint. I love kiwi. Kiwis.
So it's like you already knew about that one.
It really is.
And you are the winner, cause
am I?
Yeah, you're the only one here.
Yay! I win.
Just wanted to see your knowledge.
Okay.
You got 3 out of 6. It's not bad, but
50%.
it's okay.
Well,
You won. Woo, 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 woo. All right. So
I think Johnny Doe beat me though. Yeah,
I feel like he got
he got me.
Yeah,
So I'll be in second place.
Got you. 50%. Back to podium. All right, y'all. And that is it for the show today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Kojo, for coming on today. Woo, woo, woo. I'm so sorry for the long wait. It's just like trying to like juggle and find everybody on like a Monday was hard. So we switched it to Tuesday now. We are going to be airing Tuesdays at 4 p.m. now. No longer Mondays at 2 p.m. Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Save it in your calendar. Put your notifications on and subscribe to our network so you can get more content of Get Your Mind Right.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
And keep in tune. This was actually super fun.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Peace.